You know what's rarer than coins? Good quality currency. And that market's been on fire lately. So we had some notes sent in that they were exceptional for a circulated grade. And when they came back, we were thrilled. So that means tonight, great prices, get great product, like everything else we do. But now it's 1923 style, the last large size. These are all certified by NGC's arm, currency arm called PMG. The grading scale is identical to the Sheldon scale in coins, which is 0 to 70, right? They haven't switched over to X yet for currency. This is the last large size note. Now this note's about 40% larger than the stuff we carry in our pocket. That transitioned to 1928. Now the blue seal means silver certificate. These are very fine 30s. Now, when you get a circulated note, and you've seen us with those circulated notes, you're getting VG8s to fine 12s, and they're beautiful notes if you're very selective. When you get into that fine 12 to VF20 category, wow, right, for a circulated note. But when you get to the 30 to 40 range, it's a whole different note, as you can tell. We're showing you the obverse and the reverse next to each other. I mean, look at when's the last time you've seen a 23 this nice? Now, the best part of the whole deal is our price.
$99.95 for this PMG 30. Our competition's at almost $140 for an average circulated note. These are beautiful, certified by NGC's paper money guarantee. $99.95 is the price. Less than 6,000 are known to be in this grade. It's 100 years old. Now, typically, currency only lasts about 9 months in circulation. 9 months. This is a 1923 note, the last large-size silver certificate ever issued by the Federal Reserve. It was replaced by the small note, the ones that the size that matches what we currently use in commerce today.
And again, in 1923, it wasn't much different than it is today, right? You ever watched a TV show where they show the Fed making $1 bills or $20 bills? It looks like they're printing, it's like, and there's 1,000 notes done. Right? It goes into circulation, they destroy the bad ones, put new ones in, and they keep on turning over. Couple of different things. One, this is the last of a type of note in U.S. history. The large size note. It's the last large size silver certificate as a result. Then we go to the small notes in 1928. Silver's pulled back in 1935, right? But in 1928, when they brought in the small note, they had a rush to get rid of the old notes. So at that time, we destroyed the big to get the small. And the new always wins. It always wins. Then we pull silver, so you don't see many of them at that point. But then we pull silver certificates in the middle of 1963, and they're no longer redeemable for silver, which means even more of them were destroyed. By then, none of this stuff existed. So today, think about this. If we talked about a Morgan dollar or a peace dollar, that had less than 6,000 notes this nice known to exist in the world today, it would be the 95S, the rarest Morgan ever, has more. And that is a significantly more expensive product. These notes, this high grade, are significantly rarer, yet affordable.
Again, savings of over $35 from our competitors. Theirs are about $137, and their average circulated ungraded notes are, as you can see right there, it's a very fine 30. Certified premium note for less, just $99.95. Item number on this one, folks, is 905-10475. If you are joining us online, the website's avccoins.com. Just enter that item number in the search bar. No limits on this one. You could feel free to grab multiples if you like. It's a 100-year-old note, the last of the large size notes ever issued, last of the silver certificates, not really, the last of the large size silver certificates in a high grade.
And again, PMG is no different than NGC. The certification service logs every note it sees, every grade it sees. And in currency, you see that ticker go all the way up. From VG8 all the way up, you see 10, 20, 50, 100, every tick of the way, because again, paper. Quality paper being stored for 100 years. We're in 2023, everybody. This was 100 years ago. We used big notes, quality notes. And let's not forget, I believe Allison said this earlier. If that Washington looks familiar to you, it's because it is.
That's right. I did not mention
It
that,
is
Steve.
because
it's the portrait in the White House.
That famous portrait of George Washington in the White House, which was done by Gilbert Stuart.
Gilbert Stuart, yep.
Yep. That's from that painting. They put it on the note, and we're still using it today. Phenomenal story. Lots of activity on the phone. Thank you. We told you it's going to be crazy all night long because of the special week we're having. avccoins.com is the place to be if you're like me, because I have no patience whatsoever. Allison can attest to that. And it just means you can park it in your shopping cart, and if it gets close to a sellout, we'll let you know. So that way you don't miss out if you're hanging with us for an hour or so and you want to just add as you wish and then punch out later, so to speak.
It's like, yeah, shopping around the stores. Throw it in your cart, and then you do your checkout.
And you check out, I don't want this, I don't want this, and I want more of that. Yeah. We'll let you know when more of that's not available. Everybody, we got to be going. I thank you for spending some time with us on this one. This is special, certified, old, large size notes. Again, when you get above VF20, great stuff. And tonight, under 100 compared to our competition that sells lower grade for high. I mean, they're selling uncertified lower grade for 137. We have them at $99.95 and VF30, and you can see how beautiful that quality of note is. Is it due for an OMI? It's definitely an OMI.